Wright and Alan Shearer have appeared on the Premier League's television coverage of Fulham vs Arsenal after they boycotted Match of the Day, in the wake of Gary Lineker's fallout with the BBC. In solidarity with the former Leicester and Everton forward, the pair, who regularly appear on Match of the Day, refused to appear on the show, which only aired for 20 minutes, with no punditry team or theme music. But Wright and Shearer have now appeared alongside presenter Jules Breach as pundits on the game taking place at Craven Cottage today on the Premier League's television coverage. It's been confirmed that Match of the Day 2 will also go ahead in similar circumstances tonight, with Mark Chapman set to boycott the BBC's iconic football program. Reports suggested that Lineker had broken out crying when he learned his co-hosts Wright and Shearer had decided not to appear on the show on Saturday night. BBC bosses decided to take the 62-year-old off air on Friday, after he posted a tweet criticizing the UK government's immigration policy. But in solidarity for their colleague, both Wright and Shearer announced on Friday night that they would not be appearing on Match of the Day on Saturday. But they weren't the only two to boycott the BBC, as Alex Scott also said that she too would not be appearing on Football Focus, which alongside Final Score was not broadcast. Gary Lineker was spotted at the King Power Stadium yesterday, as his former side Leicester suffered a 3-1 defeat by Chelsea. Match of the Day viewing figures were up by 500,000 people on Saturday, with 2.58 million viewers tuning in to watch the broadcast. But it looks as though the BBC are set to allow Lineker back on air to present the show, following an extraordinary week at the Broadcast Corporation, as Director General Tim Davie appeared to back down yesterday. He said to the BBC, "We are working very hard to resolve the situation and make sure we get output back on air. I don't want to go into too much details about the discussion. Gary Lineker is a superb broadcaster, the best in the business. That's not in debate. He is an outstanding broadcaster, and success for me is Gary gets back on air."